Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons canon. So, Dungeons and Dragons canon is extremely important, and I want to begin to list the levels of Dungeons and Dragons canon, and I'm going to work this through with you, right? So, one of the things is it helps me to discuss this with you and then get answers back, from you guys. And I want to discuss Dungeons and Dragons canon. So, one, I want to establish the layers of Dungeons and Dragons canon, and what is Dungeons and Dragons canon and what is truly not Dungeons and Dragons canon, because this question has become so massively complicated that we need to begin to break it down. We need to actually look at it in detail, step by step. Okay. So let's begin. All right, I want to talk about core canon. This is canon level 1. This is the top layer of canon, right? Like the absolute top layer of canon, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay. Core canon. Canon level 1. This is Dungeons and Dragons canon hardbacks, red ampersand, white text, black spine. That is the Amazon cover. That is physical hardback, not D&D Beyond, right? And that perfectly describes the Dungeons and Dragons 5e Player's Handbook, and that perfectly, which is 2014, and that perfectly describes Dungeons and Dragons 2024 VE, the Victor's edition, right? V is the Latin letter for V is the Roman numeral for 5, and so the 2024 core rulebook, it is a new edition, but it's a non-incremental edition. It's not 5.5, it's not 6.0, it's not 5.1. It's Dungeons and Dragons VE, right? That is absolutely core canon. Unquestionable, undeniable, established, set in stone, set in granite, set in stone as real as the stone that sits on Gary Gygax's grave. Core canon, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.